Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. I got up at daybreak, and right before it started getting daylight, I took a ride on the towpath all the way down to where they're storing the stuff that they're going to repave the towpath with. I passed it up on the way home from work, and I wanted to do a little review on my bike for anybody interested in this e-bike stuff. My wife and I both bought three-wheelers. We got two of them. Mine, I wanted to be able to travel back and forth to work, and I got a pretty nice hill to ride up. What I was doing is I hooked on a dog leash so I can actually hook it around my handlebars here and pull it up the hill, because it's a whole lot easier to pull a bike behind you, and it would follow behind me. It would steer and follow wherever I went, so it worked out really well. It was easier to do that than to push a three-wheel bicycle up the hill, because the back wheels are always getting in your way trying to run you over. So I decided to make it motorized, and I was going to hook up a motor somehow, I was even thinking about a drill at one point. Then I ran across these hub motors that are fairly inexpensive. I think the hub motor kit, this is the motors in the front wheel. The hub motor kit with the speed controller right here, everything but the batteries, it was about $100.50, which was pretty good. And I couldn't afford deep cycle batteries. I didn't want to go that route. And I had some old batteries that I tried out that most of them, three out of the four were old lawnmower batteries. And they seemed to work good enough, so I went ahead and bought 4 new lawnmower batteries. I didn't buy them all at the same time, so they're not all the same exact voltage right now. But from what I understand, them being in series, after a while they will equalize. But I'm going to try to speed that up. I think this was the last one I bought, and I need to charge it up a little bit more. So I wanted to show you what I had, and what I did. At first, I just put the batteries back here, and they just kind of shuffled around as I was driving, made a lot of noise. So what I did is I bought liquid styrofoam, and I shot it all the way around it, and in the middle, and it worked really well, because when I replaced this battery, I was able to pull it out of the styrofoam. It was easy. Replaced it, put this in. These are nice and tight, and it works really well. So anybody interested in this is definitely one way that works really good. And then I got the wires going through for the positive and negative, and they're plugged in here. The speed controller has a whole lot more wires than what I needed, so there's a lot of accessories you can get for it. Right now it's just an e-bike, and it definitely works good for me, for what I need. And like I said, these ain't deep cycle batteries, but $21 versus just under $100 per battery. I'll live with a little less mileage on my charge, because I can drive it back and forth to work on one charge, and I'm about 7.5 miles one way. So I get pretty good charge. This is my tail light that I made out of some Bluetooth speakers. There's the speaker, and I'm not really going to turn them on. It's daylight, I don't really need to, but I put it on there because I put a strap around it, this strap right here, and it helps hold the lid down and keep everything straight. I shorten those screws up eventually. So just a tad on the long side. Okay, so go ahead and tighten it up. So, it used to jumble around a lot. What I did is I stuck a pillow underneath it, because these cages are made to fold down, so the hinges are real loose, so it rattled a lot. But I put a pillow underneath it, so it gives me some cushion for my batteries, and it helps push out on the gates. So it pretty much eliminated all the rattling. The only rattling that I get still, I think, comes from this fender. So I have to figure out a way to fix that. But that's the only noise I get. So let's take this ride. Let's see here. Still recording. Like I said, I took this ride once before, early in the morning, froze my butt off. This is my second attempt. So this is actually my second ride on these batteries. I charged them up last night, and the ride is about 10 minutes. So this is my second ride. 10 minutes one way. So I've already driven it 20 minutes, easy. By the time I get back, it'll be 40 minutes, which is about the maximum. So my batteries will be pretty well dead by the time I get back, probably. Like I said, I just bought the new battery, so I'm not really sure yet. So I turn the power on, and we'll start heading down. And we'll check out the pile of whatever it is that they're going to repave the towpath with. Coming. Don't have too far to go, and right there's the towpath. I can pretty much coast downhill all the way through the towpath. Go to work. Like I said, about 7.5 miles one way. Make it to work. Luckily, they let me hop off the charge on my ride home. So if I wanted to, I could hurry and not have to worry about my battery dying. And because I've already made this trip and counted the bridges that I go over, I know there's 5 bridges before I get to Center Road, where they have whatever it is, road. And this section isn't too bad. There are sections basically coming apart. You can tell they have some kind of top on it. Pretty rough ride. Debris flies when you go too fast. Speed limit's only 15 miles an hour. This is probably the nicest bridge, the first one that I crossed. And show you the water, if you can see that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This is this side here. Of course, I can't see it real good, but I'm not going to take my phone off just to show you. A little bit of fog over the water. We had a frost warning this morning. Like I said, it was a cold ride. I don't know what happened. I think I might have just deleted the video. I think I recorded it, but then I hit the wrong button and deleted it. So I did. things to do here. But this is the old lock. I don't really know the history too well. I know they used to pull a boat. Anyway, like I said, so here. Yeah, they got little flags here and there showing you the history and what it used to be, and you have to take the time to smell the roses and read the plaques and all that good stuff. I haven't been there really yet. I think this is the third bridge. Third or fourth. Kind of lost count, but I know there's 5 bridges. Still got 3 bars pretty much. And he turned and looked at me and then turned away. He started to go off the towpath, so I started to go. And then he decided to turn back and try to dodge in front of me. And I was going slow. Like I said, I didn't hit him. I just bumped. But it scared the piss out of both of us. Kind of funny. So, interesting ride to work. Not that I've ever tried that yet. I guess I'm just assuming it would be. I know I do have to pull it up the hill. They have to pull it up and down the track. parking lot. That's it right there. That's the facility. It's whatever it is, concrete or whatever, not sure, but that's what they're going to use to repave the road. Who's over on the other side? Front loader. Okay. That's pretty much it. We're heading back now. crazy every time I do that. Kind of funny. I don't mind being in an airplane. I'm even looking at paramotoring, but that's not sure I'm going to do that. But I know somebody's a bottle wing and learning how to fly. Charge up from dead, as in having nothing but the yellow light on. I'll charge up in about 3 hours. I think the last time I actually checked, kept checking it every half hour. Still got fog over it. Pretty cool. Got a little RC boat that I'd love to be able to just drop it in there right now with the fog. That'd be pretty cool. But I got an RC boat with a camera on it. Then I made like a little mini floating garage, and I have it tied to a long rope so I can drop it off this bridge into the water, and I could putt around for a while. And then bring it back and park it in the garage and pull it back out. One day I'll try that. Never really did that yet. I built it, got it pretty well done, but never actually used it yet. So that'll be another video. Which way he's turning. Okay, here we go. All of a sudden the track, you hear the train coming, the track's coming crossings, but for some reason, that line of traffic always thinks they have the right one. People sitting on the tracks, waiting for a break in traffic, and it's just stupid. But that's the way it is, whatever. I think the meaning of the sign kind of got lost in translation. Sweet. Alright. Okay. I'll put my emergency brake on. Take it a second. Ta-da. Okay. So. Alright. Still recording? Yep, still good. Alright. This is my hillbilly brake. Wait a minute. If I can see it. There we go. That's my hillbilly brake. Works really good. And this is my headlight that I rigged up for on my way to work. Works really well. I can adjust the beam. And it's bright enough I can see in front of me pretty good. You can see I need to clean it up a little bit. Get a little bit of mileage on it. And need to clean it up and lube the chain and take the wheels off and check the bearings and all that good stuff I'll probably never get to. Alright, so I don't know if I mentioned it. This is my tail lights. Here, I'll turn it on for a minute and show you. Should be able to see it. It's also Bluetooth speakers. So this is my tail lights.
Waiting for pairing.
And at nighttime they look good.
Paired.
Okay, I'll shut it off. And it's also my Bluetooth speakers that actually sound really good. And one facing one way, one facing the other. And right behind you when you're riding. It sounds really good. And you get pretty good stereo sound. And so I get to rock while I'm cruising to work. So I'm gonna shut this off before I forget. Okay, and then I'll put it on charge and be ready for whenever I get a break. But I love it. Now it's making some noise on the front. Brakes looks still pretty good. Okay, well, I guess I'll end this video. Thank you for watching, and you guys have an awesome day. All right, bye.